If your videos look great but sounds like this, you don't need a new camera, you just need the right mic. I just picked up the DJI Mic Mini, and here's an unboxing and a friendly user guide. If this is your first time ever dabbling in the world of content creation and you're thinking of upgrading your sound quality, so this is the right video for you. Here all the comms included in our DJI Mic Mini. So we have here the charging case, right? We actually have two transmitters. I happen to be using one right now. And then this one right here, it's the adapter. This is a USB-C adapter. So let's say you're using your phone, you can certainly use this one. If you have like an older iPhone version which has the lightning port, then you're gonna have to buy the lightning adapter separately. Other than that, you have two windscreens, so one in black and one in gray. The difference with these two is that this one is recommended for closed, more controlled environments, and this is more like when you are in the outdoors. Let's say that you're filming, like out in the nature where there's a lot of wind or maybe a lot of traffic or a lot of noise in general. Other than that, you have your 3.5mm for cameras, and finally you do have what's the charging cable. Of course, it also has the receiver, which at this time I happen to have it connected or plugged to my phone. What's the next step before you actually start using your microphone? So the first thing you're gonna want to do is to download the DJI Mimo app. The DJI Mimo app, you can go to your app store and just type DJI Mimo, and as you can see right here on the screen, you're gonna see the DJI Mimo app, and then you simply have to download it. In my case, because I had previously downloaded it, it just says open, and then once you open, then it's gonna give the option to go to settings. Now from there, what I would recommend you do before you ever start thinking about using your receiver, your transmitter, and all that good stuff, it's basically update the firmware. That's gonna be your very next step. After you download the DJI Mimo app, you're gonna have to update the firmware of the receiver along with the two transmitters. Let me quickly show you here how you will do that. So the first thing you're gonna want to do is to connect your receiver via Bluetooth to your phone, and after that, all you're gonna want to do is go to the DJI Mimo app and then go to the bottom where it says about, and then click on firmware update. As you can see right here, then it's gonna give you an option to install the update, and all you have to do is just wait. Once it's done, then you're good to go and you can move on to then update, very same procedure, your DJI Mimo transmitters. So because it has two transmitters, then you're gonna have to update one at a time. So keep in mind, you have to update both of them. Not only one will do for both, so you have to do one at a time. And then it's the same process. You're gonna have to first set up your transmitter to be connected via Bluetooth, and then once it's connected, you have to go back to the app, kind of the same procedure. Then look for where it says about, then firmware update, install, and then that will do it. You have to repeat the process for both transmitter, and after you do that, you have successfully updated the firmware of your new microphone, so you'll have no issues at all after that. Okay, so right now the audio can be kind of whack because I don't have the receiver or the transmitter connected to my phone, but it's because I really need to show you exactly how it looks all together in the charging case. So here is the charging case. As you can see, you simply are gonna open it by just doing this little click right here. That's gonna open up. Right after you do that, then you're gonna see, let me show you here, you're gonna see the transmitters, and also it has here the adapter. So once you remove the receiver, the first thing you're gonna notice is that it has this blinking light right here. See if you could, see if it will focus it. So this means that currently the receiver is not connected to anything, but it's already on. All right, and then after you pull out, I'm gonna pull out one of the receivers. I'm gonna go with this one for 1 minute here, so I don't want to drop anything. Then after I pull out one of the transmitters, then you're gonna see that instantly it has this solid green light, which means that it's already connected to the receiver. If you notice this light right here, which has two lights, one of them is on and the other one is off. So since it has two transmitters, so it has, this one is connected to this transmitter. So let's see how I will be doing it all together, like if everything was completely turned off, so you have a better idea. And same thing, if I was to connect the second transmitter, it will pretty much do the same thing. Check this out, see how this one is on and this one is off, right? So let me pull out the other transmitter. This is the second transmitter. Oops, I want to drop it like I said. Second transmitter is also on, and as you can see, both of the lights are on already, because they will normally and by default connect directly to the receiver. And all you need to do from there is either connect this to your camera or to your phone. Now let me show you something else. So this is kind of like the easy way, right? So everything just got connected from scratch and everything like that, looking good so far. Now you can always power off your receiver. Has this power button right here. All you need to do is basically hold it for a little bit. Let me hold it for you. And now, as you can see, it's completely off, so there is no lights anywhere blinking, nothing like that. It's completely off. Right before we turn it back on, let me quickly show you this dial. It has quite a few options here. It goes from 0, then you have -6. It also has -12, and then if you go like on the other side, it has +6 and +12. So depending on what environment you find yourself in, you may want to tweak that. One of the things is that the rest of the settings, other than this tweak that you can do from here, is all in the DJI Mimo app. Like, so let's turn this back on. Again, you press the power button, hold it for 1 second or 2, and then boom. As you can see, it's already turned on, and then by default it's already connected to my microphone. Remember that I was talking to you earlier about how you will have to connect it via Bluetooth. So let me show you that really quick. I'm gonna turn off the mic, then I'll show you more about it. I'm gonna press and hold the power button, and let's focus on the receiver. So the receiver has this additional button right here, right, which what you can do is simply press and hold, and once you do that, then as you can see, it's just trying to pair, right, with something. So with this, once you connect it with the phone, then you're gonna be able to update the firmware. So after that, after you see them blinking lights, then you can go ahead and go to your phone, activate the Bluetooth mode, and from there you're gonna be able to connect directly to the receiver and then do the firmware update that we were mentioning earlier. Let me turn this off for 1 minute and I'll show you about the mic. Again, press and hold. Here the receiver again has the same two buttons. We're just gonna power it on. And again, as you can see right now, it's no longer a solid light, mainly because it's trying to look for a device to connect with. So I think that at this point you're already understanding pretty much how this works. So typically solid green means that it's connected. Blinking green means that it is on but it's not connected to anything, so it's basically looking to be connected with something. And then one more thing, if I press this other button right here, then you're gonna see that now it's blinking blue and is also blinking green. What this means is that with the blue light is also open to be connected with any Bluetooth mode. So let's say that again, back to what I was saying earlier. So how do we go about updating the firmware on this transmitter? So one thing I'm gonna want to do, turn it on, press that other button right there, and once it's blinking green and blue, then that means that I can go ahead and locate in my my phone, I can locate the transmitter, connect to it, and then I can proceed to update it. All right, so that's what it means basically. So right now I'm just trying to pair with anything, whether if it's just a receiver or if it's via Bluetooth. One more thing, it has this additional LED right here, which if I press the power button, what it does, let me show you in 1 minute. I'll probably need to connect it first. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna pair them both right now so I can show you that additional feature that this has. Had the transmitter, just trying to connect with something, and boom, it already connected because it already found a connection with the transmitter. See, the receiver was on and it was looking to be connected with something, and because I have my transmitter on also, it already found a connection. So now you can see on the receiver it has that green solid light, and on the transmitter it also has that green solid light. Now you wonder what's up with this blinking green light on this side of it. So this only means that it's not being connected to anything. So for that to be solid as well, it just needs to connect to either a camera or a phone. Once I connect it to my phone, which is what I have, I don't have a camera currently, so this light will no longer be blinking and it will be a solid green light as well. And the other feature I wanted to show you now that the DJI transmitter is fully connected is that if I press the power button once, it's gonna show me that additional light right there, which is kind of like yellow, and that means that the cancellation mode has been activated. See that? I'll do it one more time. Let me press, I'm gonna press the power button once, press it once, it goes away, press it again, it turns on. So again, this is to indicate that the cancellation mode has been activated. So this is pretty much how you will normally use the DJI mic. I'm gonna go back because probably the audio here is not as good. It's pretty windy and I'm just very close to my phone, so I can pretty much try to show you, because again, I just have the phone and the transmitter and all this good stuff, so I really needed to like kind of show you so you guys can see. I hope this really help you understand this basic guide, because when I first bought it I had no idea how to use it. Now let's talk about the battery charge. If it's blinking once, like in this case, that means that it's anywhere between 0 to 25%. If it's blinking twice, that means that it's anywhere between 26 and 50%. If it's blinking 3 times, that means that it's anywhere between 51 to 80%. And if it's already blinking 4 times, that means that it's already between 80 to 100%. Once the battery is fully charged, you will notice that it will not blink anymore, like you can see in this case. Also, DJI claims that the battery life is 48 hours total operation time. So I think that's a very good battery. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think of this. Now is to go ahead and test the quality of the sound, even if I happen to walk a little bit further from the actual receiver. So I'm gonna walk all the way to where that tree is. This is not ideal because I really wanted to like have a space where I could actually go further, because I have seen other videos where it's insane how far you can walk away from the receiver and it will not affect at all the signal. So let's just go ahead and quickly test it. I'm gonna actually go behind the tree and let's see if we notice any difference in terms of the quality of the sound. So let's go ahead and walk. All right, so I'm just walking right here. I'm gonna say hi to my little puppy right here. Oh my God, it's gonna walk past. I'm gonna go around the tree and actually like stay behind the tree to see if it will make any difference in terms of, let me know guys if you notice any difference in the quality of the sound. All right, so good so far. I'm gonna walk right back. I'm gonna actually walk right there. You're not gonna see me, but again, it's just for the sake of testing the mic and see if we'll lose any signal or if it sounds, any poor signal at any given time. So I'm actually right here behind a wall, and again I'm just gonna walk right back to the receiver, and after listening to this recording I noticed that realistically it sounds awesome. Alright guys, I think it's time to wrap this up. If you like this video, please don't forget to subscribe and write me any comments. I'll answer any question that probably was not necessarily covered in the video. I appreciate you guys' time. Have a great rest of your day and say hi to little Maya.